Look at this cute little ghost, y'all. Isn't he so cute? We are going to have a little bit of fun tonight. Or I guess it's evening. It feels early. I just got off work. And I thought, why not go live early? So that me and Chris can have a nice dinner tonight. And I can relax, prepare myself for Friday tomorrow. Welcome. All right, let me see if I can get going. Sorry, y'all. All right, here we go. So this is my little ghost. He comes with a pumpkin and a garland and some other fun stuff. Hi, Tammy, how are you? Hey, Lisa. All right, so we're gonna give him a quick base coat. And I am going to use a bigger brush. Let me see. I moved all my stuff around for my sale and now I'm like confused about where my stuff is, but we'll just give him a quick paint job. I am going to use a brush because this is a big surface to be painting with a makeup sponge. So I'm probably going to come back and do a second coat on him, but I want to get the first one on so that it can be drying while we're working on the rest. I did, so let me show you this. I went and I marked the little pumpkin face where that face needs to be painted black. So I'm just going to roughly go around the pumpkin area, okay, because the pumpkin glues right on here. I don't want to leave it bare, but there's no need to paint it. So I just marked it with a pen. I put the cutout right on top and marked it so that I could come back with black and paint the area where his eyes are going to poke through because they do have holes in them. Hi, Joni. How are you? Hey, Elizabeth. Yes, I know. I'm on early. I figured why not. I finished up with work a little bit early today, so why not go ahead and do my live, and then we can eat dinner whenever Chris does finally get home from work, which some days he gets home early, some days not. So if he comes in, Dozer might start barking and acting wild, but hi, Lisa Marie. How are you, love? Welcome. Hi, Melissa. What's going on? Hi, Sue. I don't have anything planned, no, but you never know. Anyways, I get tired. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? I always like to take a nap in the evenings, and lately that has been my downfall, because I want to take a nap and then I'm like, oh, I'm too tired, and then I don't want to do my live. So I figured if I can do this, then I can maybe have a little nap before Chris gets home from work. All right. You like this shirt? I love it. I found a bunch of them like this. So, you know, I've always been the type of person, if I find a shirt or a pair of pants or something that I like, I'll buy it in every color it comes in. And so I had ordered one of these. I think it was blue. And I fell in love with it. And so I'm like, ooh, because I don't like to buy something online because I bought it online. And then buy a bunch of them and then it doesn't fit me. And then I'm like, what am I going to do? Hi, Marcia. So anywho, I bought it and I wore it, that other one, the blue one. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. I have to have more. And of course, whenever I went back, they didn't have all of the different colors and options that they had originally. But I like this shade of green too. And I'm not really a big green person. I don't wear a lot of green usually. And so, yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, I got to get it. And then I think I grabbed it in this color. And then there was a slightly different, like, style, sort of, I guess. And I got that one, too. So I've already worn that one, and it was real cute. All right, let me see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to use a small brush, I think. Let me see. No. I thought I washed my brushes the other day, but apparently, I don't know if I left them in there or what is happening right now, but I know I washed all my brushes and my squeegees because I brought my squeegees back in here, but okay, so for the eyes, I did draw around the inside of the eyes. So I'm just going to come over here and roughly, so this is gonna look like really weird at first, but y'all will get the point. I'm just gonna go roughly around the mouth and the eyes with black because that's gonna poke through, okay? Now, I'm not gonna even paint probably the rest of this, but just like that, okay? Just to cover the mouth. And I just marked it so that I would know exactly where I needed to paint it. I need to come back and do this little green part right here too. So let me do that real fast and then we can put him to the side, and we will definitely need to do one more coat. But if I can get the green done, then I don't have to come back. Hi, Becky, for that part at least. And hello, Brownie. How are you, love? So if you haven't seen your shipping notification yet, if you've already paid your invoice for my live sale, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Everything that is paid is shipped as of right now, okay? Or it's in the box. My mailman came and picked up a bunch of stuff today. I'm gonna put that over there. And he will be back tomorrow to get the rest of it. So if you haven't paid your invoice, I would love it if you would pay that so that I can get you set up to be shipped. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my adventure with this paintbrush right here. So we are using this transfer, the Holiday Letters Minis, okay? So you can do the word fall, joy, or boo. We're of course gonna do boo tonight. And y'all, so I don't know if it's still on sale or not, but Rebecca, thank you, Rebecca, messaged me and told me about Michael's having a sale on glow-in-the-dark Halloween ribbon. So, you know, I went online and I bought way too much ribbon, but some of the Halloween stuff the Halloween ribbon that I got is glow-in-the-dark, y'all. It's really exciting. So I'm going to, I haven't even tested it yet to see if it really glows that well, but let me show you. So this one is a glow-in-the-dark, and this one, and they were all on sale. I don't know if they're still on sale now, but I wanted to show you that because it's exciting. They had a bunch of stuff on sale. Yes, I shipped yours today, Lisa. If you probably haven't gotten the notification yet, but you will. All right, so I'm just trying to make sure that I'm good here, not missing anything. I think I'm good so far. So now I am gonna switch it up a little bit. Oh, here's my sprayer. Huh, look at that. It was hiding behind all the other junk that I have sitting on my desk. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a couple of color trays here because I wanna paint, well, I guess I just need one, really. I don't know what I'm doing. I know, I'm loving these new ribbons too. And we're gonna use some of them today for this project. So this is a little mini, it's a makeup sponge. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a makeup sponge. I'm just trimming off the end, okay? So I used it the other night for blue paint. Trimmed off the end. I'm gonna use it another 2 or 3 times before I throw the sucker away. All right, so I painted the boo. So here's the transfer again, okay? So we're gonna use the B here and the O for this. We're gonna use the O twice, but I have little cutouts that come with this cutout. Now, if you comment, y'all, I didn't even pin my comment. If you comment the word ghost, you will get the link to get the stuff that I'm using tonight, okay? The cutouts and the transfer all on sale because, you know, I love a good cutout. All right, I'm gonna use this gray for my banner, okay? Because my letters are gonna be black and my ghost is white, I was originally gonna use a white banner, but then I'm like, it's gonna just like be hidden against the ghost. So why not do gray and then black for the letters? And then, you know I love purple, right? Purple's my favorite color. We're gonna use purple for the letters. And by the way, the purple that I'm using tonight is in Last Chance on my website. Also, if you didn't know this already, the 9x12 box frame is going to be retiring. So if you love that one, whenever it goes out, it's going to be gone forever. So you need to grab it. If you love it, make sure that you do that, because I don't know how fast it's going to go, but I know I love it. So, all right, this is the Hello Pumpkin, the new one. I just love this color. We're going to use it on our pumpkin, of course. Let me flip this. See if I can do that with minimal damage here. Look how pretty that is. I love it. So I'm going to just transfer a little bit over to my color tray. I don't even know if I'm going to need water to make this work for paint. So again, one of my little used makeup sponges, I'm just going to trim that end right off of there so it's good as new. Okay, throw that trimmed part in the trash, and literally you can use these. I did just spray with a little bit of water, but we're gonna see. I think this paste is in like the perfect consistency to paint with. It's like super, super perfect. It's like right at that sour cream consistency that you want. Okay, so yeah, make sure that you comment Ghost. You'll get the link to your messages. Just follow that link and fill out the form and decide what you want on the form, and then I'll send you an invoice and get your stuff ordered for you. Okay? Hi, Laura. Oh, good. I'm glad. Did it show up okay? I hope it did. You know, I've been using the post office lately for everything because I have such a great postman and I want him to have a job. So I think they treat my packages pretty well too. Plus there's like I don't know if they actually had the UPS strike or not, but there was the potential for one, and I'm not trying to deal with that. So the post office has been really good. He comes by every day, whether I put in a request or not, and I just love him. So they're pretty good. Okay, so this Hello Pumpkin color is perfect. Hi, Paula. How are you, love? Welcome. Thank you for joining me. My tape over here has got a lot of paint on it, and it's not really wanting to hold my pumpkin very well. So I'm having to, but he's looking mighty fine. All right, so there's plenty of paste colors that you could use for this entire project, really. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Generally, I mean, stuff can go surprisingly all the way across the country and be fine. So actually, the other day, y'all, I was cutting some stuff and packaging it all, and I shrink wrap everything before I actually put it in the package. And I dropped like 3 different sets of cutouts, and thank God they were already shrink wrapped. But I picked them up and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be broken. And it was like a big round and all the little pieces that go with it and like all this other stuff. All of it made it fine. So I'm thinking like, okay, so this can obviously be abused pretty much a lot before it really breaks. And it wasn't wrapped or anything, so it was just shrink wrapped. So hopefully that's good. Anyway, yeah, and I used tons of bubble wrap anyways. So, all right, I'm going to pull all of this off of here, even my pumpkin probably too. And just set it to the side so that I can get rid of this cardboard. And I think I'm good with my paintbrushes even, so let me just throw those in there. So now that I've used both of these, I'm just gonna set them right over here on my desk, and I'll let them dry, and then I will come back to them probably tomorrow for my next project and use them again, and they'll be fine. Okay, so here's my ghost. He's got 1 layer of paint on him. Definitely gonna go in for another one. He for sure is gonna need a second coat, but let me see if I can find a place that's not too crowded here. Okay, so that's the color purple we're gonna use. And again, if you've got that jar already, great, but you might grab another one because it's going away. all of those new colors that came out in the spring are leaving us, so make sure. I'm just going to spray my paintbrush with a little bit of water because it's been sitting here for a minute so that it's just refreshed just a little. And then, plus this paint is so thick. I'm using this, by the way, the Home Decor chalk paint. I love it. I'm really loving this ghost too because he's got a little jelly roll down here on his thigh. Like there's a score mark right there, and I connect with that, okay? I love him. He's a little pudgy and I like it a lot. Okay. So just going to finish him up. I think probably this last coat will be good. So this little guy does come with stands so that he will be a shelf sitter, but obviously you don't have to use the stands. You could attach him to another surface. You could hang him if you want to. Just add some jute on the back or whatever you want to use to hang him, and make a little loop and hang him up, okay? But him and his banner will go however you like. Yeah, I think so too. And you know, that's what Chris keeps telling me, is that the rolls are beautiful. So, I mean, keep them coming, right? All right. Okay. All right, y'all. So tell me, do you have any plans for the weekend? We do not have any plans. I really need to get ready because next week's my birthday week, y'all. And we are leaving to go to Alabama to the beach. We have like my mom's side of her family is all going. All of my cousins, my mom's sisters. My mom has 3 sisters. And so there's like 9 grandkids that are, me and all my cousins make 9. And then they have, most of them have kids too. So the majority of us are going, not everyone, but most of us. We're all getting like, we got an Airbnb for our family, and then like my mom and dad and my niece and nephew. And then everybody else got like condos and whatever. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll be right there on the beach. Okay, so there's my kind of splotchily painted snowman. I probably could have used a little bit more water on my paintbrush, but that's okay. He'll be fine. Fun, Lisa. I love it. All right, so that's my guy. Now, he does have score marks for his face, and we're going to come back and let me see. Where's my... Here we go. I have my Posca pen to draw on his face here in just a minute, but I'm going to set him over here so he can finish drying, and then we can put together our letters and take care of this business. Okay, so let me see. I think we will need to. Let's go ahead and wax. Yeah, we're going to have a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And my mom's sisters and their husbands and just my mom's whole side of the family is so much fun, y'all. Not saying that my dad's side isn't fun, because they are a hoot too, but we have all, I mean, they've all known each other their entire lives. So my mom and her sisters got married like late teenage years, early 20s, and they've all pretty much been married to the same people their whole lives. So like, we're all, I mean, my uncles are brothers, you know? It's super cool. I love it. Because we have such a tight family, and we've always done all the holidays together. And so I just love it. We have such a great time. Plus all the kids grew up together. We were all pretty close in age. Like my cousin Terry is just, I don't know, 6 weeks older than me. And so her and I were like twins. Our moms dressed us the same our whole lives. We've been inseparable. She was my first best friend, you know, so that's fun. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm not going to cut the backer sheet, okay? I'm just going to lift this little bad boy up. If I can get it. There it goes. Okay. And I'm going to cut right along the lines, okay, on the B. Now, you could obviously use any of these that you want. You could use the little ghost that's on here as an O. You could use the little pumpkin. The cutouts, though, are for the O, the actual O. But you could put it right on the garland if you wanted to, okay? Up to you. Oh my goodness, okay. I just kind of butchered that as I was cutting it, but we got it. We made it. Okay, so I just cut that out so that I can just pull it right off like that and not have a bunch of little pieces, okay? Like 12 of them. It's too much. Now, I'm going to fuzz this before we put it on. I did wax. Okay, here's my little bee. And y'all, okay, I do find that on a lighter background, this is a little easier. You could also use a light if you want to, but these transfers that are pretty transparent, they make life about 1,000,000 times easier, okay? So it's on there. And where's my purple? Here we go. All right, mini squeegee, that's all we need. And this color purple, y'all, I love it. I want to use it for everything. And it's perfect for Halloween because purple and black, that's my thing. I love it. All right. And of course, scraping off all the extra paste so that I don't leave any behind on that transfer. Look how marvelous that looks. I am really impressed. I knew I was going to love it, but you know, every time. I've been doing this for over 2 years and I still am just shocked every single time that I pull up a transfer. It's because it's amazing. I don't know if y'all feel the same way or if it's just me and I'm being silly, but I tell you, I just am shook every time. All right. Now we're going to reuse this one twice, okay? And that is the beauty of these real thin transfers, is you really don't have to clean them in between. As long as you scrape up all that paste, you can use them 2 times in a row easily without having to completely wash them. And then of course, after I get done, I will wash my transfer and I'll put it right back on the backer sheet. So by the way, I don't know if y'all ordered from that new launch, but those new transfers that we got, they have a yellow backer. So like one side is white and the other side is yellow, so that you know, so that you don't have to write on it and say, hey, this is the back. Especially with these ones, because they're slick on both sides, it's very hard for me to tell which side is the correct side to stick it back to. Yeah, I love purple and black too, Lisa. It's a great combo. And this light purple is just, it's amazing. Plus it's shimmer, you know. I love shimmer. Okay. Here we are. So I also found out today that I have to go to New Orleans whenever we get back from Alabama. So actually on the way home, we're going to just stop in New Orleans and Chris is going to just throw me out of the car. And then I'll be back. So I've got to now plan for all my projects that I'm going to be doing. Hi, Barbara. How are you? By the way, I called you earlier. If you need to chat, just give me a shout, okay? All right, so this looks amazing. Look how pretty. I mean, seriously, it's super, super shiny. Don't look at my nails. They're horrible. I need to redo them. I'm going to redo them before we leave for the beach, but I'm waiting. Yeah, no problem at all. Y'all, by the way, I got the new long cord for my dryer. Okay. So real excited about that. And yeah, this one's brand new. So that means that I have another, my old one I'm going to take with me in my, it'll go into my traveling bag. Yeah, no problem, Barbara. Don't worry. You're all good, honey. I just had a few minutes earlier and I thought, hey, why don't I? Okay, give her a shout. All right, so that's dry. And since when did you ever see shimmer paste dry that fast? Tell me that, because you don't. All right. Oh, this looks perfect too. I love it with the gray and the black. All right, so just going to, I have my hot glue gun. It's already ready. Give that a couple of dots of hot glue. And on it goes. Now you can put this just a little bit lower on the banner, but I made this to where it fits just perfect, okay? So again, just a little bit of hot glue. No need to do too much here. But this is gonna be so stinking cute. All right, put this one on. Again, you can comment the word ghost and get all the stuff, get the list for this, okay? Look how cute. All right, and then of course we have our little pumpkin. He's good and dry too now. So let's go back to our ghost. He is not dry yet. Let us dry him just to make sure that we're all good. And so I showed you my ribbon, okay? I want to make a little bow. So this is going to be a girl ghost. Because all of the things that I make, I want them to be a girl. Hi, Alma, how are you? Because girls rule, you know? So I think I told y'all a while back, I started a new job back in like March. And oh, okay. Oh, okay, I understand. Back in March, I started a new job, okay? I work in a male-dominated industry, okay? Which is hard a lot of the time. It's really hard. But I love my job, and we're hiring tons and tons of people right now, okay? And we are staffing the most women, okay? It's so cool that... And my boss told me, he's like, I am on a mission to have, and he's a guy, to have more women working for this company than they've ever seen before. And I dig it, y'all. So much. All right, so I'm just taking my Posca pen. I'm filling in his eyeballs. And I'm going over his mouth. Just tracing the score line, okay? Nothing special, nothing too fancy, okay? I did have a little, I kind of ran a little bit there, but that's okay. So that's perfect. Let me dry it though, so that I don't smudge it or any silly business like that, or have it run. And, you know, I do love using a Posca pen to add just a little bit of something to these painted projects. Okay, look how cute that is. I love it. I do also want to, get my sanding block. And I'm just going to sand him a little bit, or her. Sorry, I keep saying him, but this is a her. Let me get it. Now, I'm just wiping the dust off, okay? I'm not doing anything other than that. Because after, there was a lot of dust that kind of came off of that. Okay, here we go. Now, we're gonna put our little pumpkin on. And remember, I painted the background of this pumpkin where his eyes and mouth were gonna be, black. So that's why we have this weird splotchiness going on here. And I didn't paint any of this orange, so I want to be careful and make sure that I line it up just perfect so that the pumpkin looks good, okay? And then we have our garland, okay? It's gonna hang right here. Our ghost is actually gonna be holding it. So I'm gonna pull out, I've got this big rat's nest of jute right here. I see the end. And I'm just gonna trim off some of that. Now that's way too long, I already know, but I'm gonna just knot that up and throw it back in there, all right? Nothing to it. Now, one of you lovely ladies taught me this trick. Just add the tiniest bit of glue onto the end, and then you don't have to worry about trying to get this strung through, okay? So I'm gonna do that on this end too. And I didn't even squeeze it out. I just like got some from the tip of my glue gun, okay? And then that way it's not super hot. You don't burn yourself, all right? And then we're gonna go in through the back and in through the back, in through the back, so that the actual jute is hanging behind the letters, okay? String that together into the back, and one more time. And then before I get this all done, I want to make sure that my letters are not, that they're gonna hang and not be cockeyed or anything else, okay? So now, this little ghost has holes in his hands so that you can actually hang this garland here, okay? So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tie a little knot back here. Maybe more than one, okay? To make it kind of a bigger knot. And even that is probably too long. So, one more. Hi Sharon, how are you? All right, so now, and of course I can move this over and like rearrange it, but now I'm going to let that hang for a minute, but once we're done, I'm gonna just go behind here and I'm gonna put a little dot of glue on that and trim this thing, okay? So let me move these over just a little. See how much jute I have? It's way too much. It's fine, we're gonna trim it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And I'm gonna pull it a little tighter than I need because I'm finding that I'm not tying that knot close enough. This time I probably did too close. Thanks, Joni. Glad you like it. Now again, this can be a shelf sitter or it can be hanging. If you want to add a hanger to the back of his head, you can do that easily, okay? I'm gonna do one more knot. Thunder, I hope so. We were supposed to get some raindrops the other day here in Conroe, and we did not, okay? But then my friend in Arizona, who never gets rain, it's been like monsoon storming over there. Look how freaking cute this thing is, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Now again, don't forget, you can comment the word ghost, even on the replay. I'm live right now because that thing is up there. See it? But if that's not there, then you can still comment the keyword and still get the response from me, okay? Look how stinking cute. Oh my gosh. And we're not done yet, friends. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. This comes with two little stands, and unfortunately, I didn't test this yet. So we're gonna test it together and make sure that they hold them up. And if they don't, then I'm gonna have to come up with a different plan, okay? So we'll try. Now, here are the stands, okay? They come in, oh God, 2 pieces. One is that and one is that, okay? There's 2 of them here. And basically what I want to do is I want to put one of these down on this side, okay? And then I'm going to put one on the other side. So I'm going to just take this backer piece and I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And I'm going to stick it right there. And then I want this other one to be as far over as possible. And at this point, I'm crossing my fingers that this is gonna work because, like I said, I didn't try it. So we'll see. Hi, Sandy, how are you? Okay, so now that I have these attached, let me show you. Okay, so those are on there. Now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say, add a little bit of glue right here. And I'm gonna take my little, what is this, quarter circle, and it's gonna be round side up, flat side down to make a little tripod-like stand, okay? And then on the other side too, just add a little bit of glue right in there. Stick it in. Chris just got home from work. And it's perfect timing too. Okay, so let's do the test. Ah, it works! Yay! Okay, so now I'm just gonna go on the back over here and I'm gonna add the tiniest bit of glue right here. Just to, hi honey. He's home. I love you too. He's so sweet, y'all. He's precious, even when he's being a little turd. Okay, y'all, comment ghost. Get this for yourself. Look how cute he is. I am loving him. Plus, that violet is poppin'. Okay? All right. I hope you love... Oh, you know what? Y'all, I almost forgot. Oh my gosh. Look at me. I'm getting distracted because my guy just got home. Okay? So we're going to make a little bow too. So let me put her right over here so she can be on display, okay, while we work on a bow. All right, so I have all this ribbon, so let me show you what I scored from Michael's, okay? And this isn't, I got regular holiday ribbon too. I got some fall ribbon also. But isn't this just absolute perfection? I love it. I need to make my own hair bow out of this. And then this one gives kind of a little bit of a Beetlejuice vibe, and it has like furry stuff on the edge. I love it. Thank you, Rebecca. If you're still here, seriously, thank you so much. And then, of course, the glow-in-the-dark one I showed you earlier, and this other glow-in-the-dark, okay? But we're not going to use all of those. I don't think I put the spider one on here. The spider web is here. So what I did is I just took some small pieces and I cut them. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go make a little X, okay? I also had some random fabric that I bought on, I think I actually ordered this ribbon on Amazon of all places, okay? I don't know. I got into a weird feeling months ago, and ordered some random fabric on Amazon. So I've already cut all of these strips the same size. I've already trimmed the tails, okay? Just laying them in a X pattern, and I'm alternating the X. So I'm going this way, that way, this way, that way, right? So for all the ribbon, you can use any type. I'm literally using fabric here, okay? Any type of ribbon. It does not have to be wired. Wired ribbon is great for this, but it doesn't have to be, okay? And this is tiny. So, oh, where's my, okay. And I also have one extra piece that I cut too to put over the center of the bow. So now I have all of them in an X. I'm just gonna scrunch that in the center. And this, honestly, y'all, this would be so cute for a little girl too. You could easily add a barrette on the back of it after you get it made. And these remind me of the little cheer bows. I love them. Okay, so that's done. And then I just put a little zip tie. I just have some little 4-inch zip ties right around the middle. I cut it with my, whatever those are called, wire cutters, okay? Don't use your scissors because it will break your scissors or mess them up, okay? So then I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna separate out all the different pieces of ribbon, okay? And make it fan out so that you can see all of them. And you can use any ribbon, y'all. Any ribbon, any print works awesome for this. And you'll be able to see all of them, just a little peek of all of them, okay? So now I have my little piece of extra fabric, okay? I'm gonna just take that and I'm gonna fold it in 3s, just like that, so it makes a little tube. And I'm gonna wrap it around the center here. And I am gonna trim it a little because it's way too stinking long, okay? But there's that. And then I have my glue gun right here still. I'm gonna just put a little bit of glue back here, and I'm gonna try to be careful doing this because I don't know where my little thing is. It's fine. I'll be fine. I don't have fingerprints anyways at this point. It's been a long time since I haven't burned myself with a glue gun. Okay, so just press that on and hold it on for a second. Let it firm up a little bit, and then you will have a super cute little bow, all mixed colors. I mean, this is just adorable. Plus, you can cut some of them a little bit longer than the others, and you'll get a little bit more of a peek of them if you do that, okay? But I'm loving the little green and pink glitters coming out of that. Just a hint of that pink and green glitter. Okay, so now I wanted to, of course, this is my little girl, right? My girl ghost. So she's gonna be wearing her bow right up there. And her name is like Sassy Sally or something. I don't know. I love bows. I love them. Okay, so lay this flat down here. Now just watch out for your stand on the back. And then, isn't it perfect? I am adding just a little bit of glue to each side of my bow just to make sure, because, you know, I don't want it to fall off of there, okay? All right, again, comment the word ghost. You can get all this stuff to make it yourself. You do need to go to Michael's and get your own glow-in-the-dark ribbon though, okay? So there's that with our little bow. Now, here's the other thing I was thinking. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna give it a try. So I have this stuff too. I got it from Hoblob. And this is what I'm thinking, okay? Because I love a good pumpkin, but this pumpkin's kind of plain. And I know it's not actually it's not growing or anything. It's already been carved up, but I want to make a little, and again, I don't know if I'm going to actually use this idea or not, but this is what I'm thinking. So just took a paintbrush and twisted this, and here's what I wanted to do, okay? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna just add this to this little pumpkin back here. I'm gonna glue it right onto the back. Oh God, she took a spill. Okay, just slap her down on the thing, it's fine, okay? She will survive anything, I'm telling you. Hopefully. All right, so there we go. So now just install that right there on the back. And again, I do like to use like a short piece of ribbon or something to help I feel like it helps. I don't know if it does actually or not. But I have this random ribbon that I've had in here that I never used for another project. So I'm going to just stick that back here. But I think I may do one more of these. But let me just, I'm going to add a little bit of extra glue on either side. And take my little, like, piece of ribbon and just, I feel like it helps. I don't know if it actually does, okay? To hold that on there. All right? So you could do a couple of these if you want to. I think I might add one more, maybe two. Okay, but yeah, so you get the idea, right? Where we're going here. Isn't this super cute? And then, luckily I have these wire cutters in here. And again, just twist that right around. And you can make it as tight or as loose as you really want to. There's no rules. Use a bigger paintbrush, get bigger loops, or spread them out a little bit more, whatever you want to do, okay? Loosen it up some. It's however you like, okay? So I think I'm gonna, let me see if I can look at it real fast and see if I can kind of see how this is gonna work on here. Trim that little piece. Isn't this super cute? I'm glad you'll like it. I do too. I've been excited about this project. I meant to do it the other night, but I don't know what happened to me, but I don't have a good excuse, okay? I think I went to take a nap and then I was like, I'm tired. And that was that. Okay, so let me see how I'm gonna do this because that end's kind of getting a little bit frayed and I have to use that end to put behind her. Okay, but there we go. And I always think 3 is a better number, but maybe not, I don't know. Coming off the side, I think is better. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'm glad that you're here too, Barbara. Thank you for joining me. All right. And you know, I really like coming on earlier too. It means I can go do dinner or whatever else. And not have to feel guilty about my live. Get it done and feel good about it, you know? Hi, Michelle. How are you? Welcome. We are having a good time around here. You can comment the word ghost. And I just dropped this piece of ribbon, so slid it right through my lap. So what's the weather where y'all are? Because it's like 1,000,000 degrees here. I wear shorts constantly, but it's freezing in this house. Like I'm wearing shorts right now. It's so cold in here though. Generally, it's not, I'm not cold at the moment, but during the day I get real cold. So I have a blanket in my office that I use, over my lap. And then I also I have a sweatshirt that just stays in there. I don't take it out of there. And I'm always cold. Okay, so I think I'm actually thinking that I sort of want to have this like, oh, probably need to grip that a little bit before I just start pulling on it. So I was thinking about having this one kind of come around. Okay, so one more time, we'll do one more and then that'll be that. Let's see, how did I have that? Just like this. Okay, here we go. Ew, 115. I don't know what our heat index even is, but I've seen 107 in the last several days on the thermometer. But, you know, I never know what that means. So, like, whenever I get in my car and it says 107, I don't know if that's just, like, the temperature of my car, like, sitting out in the sun just getting baked out there, or if it's actually, that's how hot it is outside. I don't know. So, maybe y'all could educate me. Because as a nearly 40-year-old person, I do not feel like I am the most competent adult in most things. Okay, I don't know. 93 plus the, oh yeah. So last night actually I looked at my phone and it was like well past, I don't know, it was probably 9:30, 10 o'clock, dark outside, and my phone said that the temperature outside was like over 95. Just like, really? I mean, can we get a break whenever the sun goes down? No, we can't. We can't have that. Sorry to everyone else that also lives in Texas, but you're not getting it. Okay, y'all. So this little cutie, let me fix that right there. That's perfect. Is available. Oh, hi, Cheryl. So I just moved from the Nashville area. I was in Columbia for about 5 years. Chris and I lived there. Okay, and the weather was wonderful. Even in the summer, whenever it would get hot, at least it cools off at night, you know? We did love that. So check her out. I'm trying my best not to cover her up. What do you think? So make sure that you comment the word ghost. Get all the stuff to make this pretty little girl, or a boy. If you want to make him a boy, you can do that too. And I just love you all. So I hope that you have a great night. Go back to whatever you were doing. Go feed your families, feed yourself, do whatever you got to do. Have a little mom break. And I will see you tomorrow night. Okay? All right, y'all. Love you.